And welcome back, everyone. Game number 2 here between QuanticIllusion and Illusion coming up. We're going to be on the map Cloud Kingdom. Illusion currently up 1-0 in this game. We did have QuanticIllusion be quite indecisive in the last game, which was unfortunate to see. Let's see if he can pick it up this one. We have him down here, of course, at the bottom left as our teal Zerg. And, of course, at the top right as our orange Terran, we have QuanticIllusion. Now, either way this works out, Illusion's been constantly improving and improving and improving, so it's going to be really good to see him if he can do well in this event. But even if he wins here, if he wins this match, he's going to be up against Seed. If he loses it, he's going to be up against WoW, two very other strong opponents. So this group it's more this group of solid players, I feel, compared to a lot of the other ones. But we do see, of course, openings are very standard by both players. We've got the 1-ranks into expansion coming in from Illusion, and that does open him up to any kind of early aggression, as we've seen a lot of things happen recently. And like I was saying in the last game, QuanticIllusion has been known to just completely throw out a random all-in every now and then just to keep people honest. So this would be the perfect time for him to do it if he does, but from the looks of it, he has no intention on that, hasn't gotten his gas just yet. He's got 2 queens on the way, and as we saw last game, he went to 4 queens before he even got gas. So looks like it's going to pay off.
It really depends on what he wants to do. Like, there is always that option of just starting third base, getting gas, and then just using third base for larva, and going for an aggressive like mid-game timing. But I mean, either way, hopefully. Okay, wow, that's a lot of barracks. I think Illusion's gonna be the one getting aggressive this time. We got the 5 barracks, which again, this is the strategy where you can support this with just the mules and a few SCVs left at home. So you can do a really big Marine SCV attack and be completely fine with it. And we'll see if that is what he's going for, how QuanticIllusion is dealing with it. And again, it's a strategy where you're going to have to commit. And QuanticIllusion was having a really hard time committing that last game. And Marine tank is just a strategy that really punishes that, because every time you kind of make your mind a little bit and then change it, you take tank shots.
Yeah, that's
and it's just not something you can do. You have to make up your mind in either direction when you're fighting a strategy like that.
Well, we do have 3 gas coming in from QuanticIllusion right now. Looking at his overlord, he does see. Well, sorry, he will see when this army moves out. So he will get a big heads up on what's going on here very shortly.
If he makes a Baneling nest, which it looks like he might, then he could just be able to defend this with just the Banelings. It would be difficult because like Illusion's good, he can split reasonably well. Good splitting can trade with these Banelings for quite a while, but ooh, he is actually going for the roaches, and that's going to be really good actually, because there's no upgrades whatsoever on these Marines. If he can get a reasonable number of roaches out, he could just completely shut this down. Yeah,
and couple that with the 3 queens here with transfusers can work out extremely well as well. But Illusion actually going around the left-hand side of the map, not giving it away. He's shown that there are 4 Marines, and that's all he's shown. So I really like this by Illusion. He's not being like, well, I'm not coming at you, but I'm gonna like keep you off guard until the very last moment.
That's a reasonable number of Marines to show, but now there's more of them popping out. Those are going to be shown, and that's a lot of Marines following after the first 4.
Yeah, but he's still bought time for this left-hand group to catch up. So even if he does get a good idea, it's going to hit him a little bit sooner than he expected. But he's actually stopped with the Marines on the left. There we go, bringing them back yet again. We do have creep spread moving to the top of this ramp, and this ramp is where he needs to engage, where QuanticIllusion needs to engage if he wants to do it. He wants to have them clumped up. He wants to have the concave on them, and it looks like. Yeah.
If he can have the roaches at the top of the ramp, he's going to be in an excellent position. They are popping out now, but it looks like Illusion is going to be able to get up the ramp without getting trapped there by the roaches. He's got a good number of roaches here, and I don't know, like, I don't think that's enough Marines.
No, I don't think it is. He will be able to trade quite well, but at the same time, he's got more reinforcements coming out. Once the Zerglings start coming in as well, he won't be able to target them down like this, like he is right now. And it looks like it is going to be just barely enough to catch through here. And the Marines are going to be cleaned up, and this is going to be really dangerous for Illusion. He really needed to come in a little bit sooner, I feel, to actually take advantage of that. And now there's Speedlings, Banelings, and this is going to trigger a counterattack all in by QuanticIllusion. And he's coming out in the middle of the map, losing a few Zerglings because he realizes how many Marines there are. But he's got the Roach follow-up coming in as well. With that Baneling nest already done, he's just going to start push forward. He's got more Zerglings coming across. He doesn't realize there's only a few Marines here at the moment, so he can commit if he wants to. He's going to get a surround on at least 3 of them.
Oh, he's going to get the other group too. Nicely done, just running forward, making sure those can't get up the ramp. Now without those Marines, Illusion's in a lot of trouble. If he could have somehow gotten those home, which it was looking like he might have, it would have been possible, but now he's just got these supply depots with the bunkers. He almost didn't get that raised in time. And there are a lot of Banelings coming. Oh my god, is that ever a lot of Banelings.
Well,
so he's going to do the Mega Bust with the Roaches and then just reinforce with tons and tons of Zerglings. And I think that should be enough just to end it.
If it doesn't end it, he's going to lose so many supply depots it's not really gonna matter because he can't reinforce. Like, that's what, 6, 7 supply depots at the front there? That is an insane... That's pretty much all his supply. Actually, that's all but one supply depot right there. Yeah. And goodbye supply. Straight into that. There's just way too many Banelings here, though. Illusion trying to back up into the front. But now all the SCVs are with the Banelings at the front. Oh my god. And yeah, look at that. He's actually barely not supply capped. He must have dropped some he just lost so many units here. He's a 44 to 78. He now is going to have Zerglings in his natural. He's trying to go for the double upgrades as well, but he's actually going to be able to push his all the way up. There is one Marauder there.
The Roaches behind it, it's just, he's crushing through this. The one Marauder isn't going to stand up long enough. Then it opens up the floodgates.
Yeah. And there comes the GG. So QuanticIllusion will tie things up here in this set. It is going to be 1-1 apiece. Congratulations to him. We'll be right back with our third game to see who can go and play seed in the winners match.